you can download a 3D model which you can then import into Freeform. And now this will appear as a 3D model that you can interact with and rotate, which is awesome. This is one of my favorite iPad apps. You can use it for so many different things. We're going to start here by just showing how you can create a simple story map using the Freeform app. So you can see here, there's various things that you can add to the canvas, including text and images and post-it notes and things like this. So I'm just going to start adding some emojis here so I can create a story map for Jack and the Beanstalk. I can just create a regular text box and add emojis through that. Another way to use the Freeform app is to create a concept map about a particular topic. So here for science, I'm going to create a concept map for states of matter, including some of the key vocabulary for this topic, including solid, liquid, and gas. And then I can start to build in some other visual representations to this as well. Another way of using the Freeform app is to create bar models for a maths question. So in this example here, I'm going to create a really simple bar model where the total is 16, and then there are two other parts. One of these parts we know the value of, the other we don't. So this is a nice visual representation for a subtraction question for students to solve. You could also use Freeform to annotate media and paintings or drawings. So in this example, we are analysing an example of a Fauvis piece of artwork. So we could add labels like bright unnatural colours or blended complementary colours. Another thing I've used Freeform for is to translate key vocab from a particular topic. You can directly translate within the app, as you can see here, choose the language, and then once you have chosen, then you can copy that translation and paste it back in, or just replace the text with that translated version. You could also create some fun activities that students can interact with, like a sorting activity that I've got here. And finally, one of my favorite ways to use Freeform is through this website called Sketchfab. Now on here, you can select from a whole range of 3D models, basically anything that you can think of. Now, as you scroll down, you'll see the ones that are available to download. They have the little download icon in the corner, and then you can download a 3D model, which you can then import into Freeform, which is awesome. So here's the model I've chosen. The file you want is a USDZ file, and then once you have downloaded, you can open in the AR viewer, which is that button there at the top. So here is the object, just in a white space at the moment. I'm going to go to the share button here and copy, head back to Freeform and paste. And now this will appear as a 3D model that you can interact with and rotate, which is awesome.